a baby, T-Bag. It ain't that hot. Not that hot! When this guy woke up this morning, he was white.
Did you think this person was black? No, actually, he was a white person just yesterday. Today, he's become black. The day before, Michael had a plan to buy himself more time for digging the escape tunnel. He needed to create chaos so that the guards would place the prisoners in solitary confinement, thus avoiding the frequent roll calls that could interfere with his escape plan. He crawled through the prison's internal structure and made his way to the air conditioning room, where he cut the power lines. On this sweltering summer day, the prisoners were all sweating like they were in a sauna. Led by T-Bag, the prisoners began a riot and declared that they would not return to their cells without air conditioning. The guards, seeing the conflict about to erupt, announced they would place everyone in solitary confinement, then quickly retreated from the cell block in fear. But in the chaos, the guards forgot to lock the prisoners back in their cells. Bellick, standing at the door, was mocked by T-Bag, who told him only those who failed to become police officers would end up as prison guards. Bellick couldn't stand the insult and fired back immediately. Hearing this, T-Bag became furious and led the prisoners in shaking the protective door wildly. The door began to loosen, and Bellick quickly led the guards away. Soon, the prison doors were broken through. T-Bag also found a set of keys in the monitoring room, meaning he could release all the prisoners in the facility. The prisoners spread out, searching for exits. Bellick realized the situation was dire, so he had no choice but to report to his superiors and request reinforcements. Meanwhile, the prisoners in the medical room had heard about the riot in the cell block, and their true nature began to show. They knocked out the guards and started making advances toward Dr. Sarah. Terrified, Sarah quickly hid in a room, blocking the door with a table and attempting to call for help. However, the phone lines had already been cut by the prisoners. Desperate, the prisoners hammered at the door, with one even reaching through to try and open it. Sarah injected a tranquilizer into the prisoner's arm, quickly knocking him out. At this time, the media began reporting on the Fox River prison riot. The news quickly reached the governor, as Sarah was his daughter. He sent a special forces unit to the prison to assist. On the other side, Michael and Socrates, taking advantage of the riot, were studying how to break through the wall. They needed to connect the medical room with the cell block in preparation for their escape. However, an unexpected turn of events disrupted their plan. T-Bag captured a guard and kicked him into Michael's room. The guard instinctively placed his hands on the sink, but he accidentally pulled the loosened sink off the wall. T-Bag was utterly stunned. He had just uncovered that Michael had been planning an escape all along.